You always start it off.
Hi guys, I'm Abby.
And I'm Brenton.
And we're with Wit Family Fit, and we are just hopping on here to give a week. How many weeks are we behind? Like 9 and 10, just 2, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Week
Spring
9,
break.
spring break. Yeah, hashtag spring break happened. Okay, week 9 and 10 update for our Optavia 5-in-1 health transformation. You go first.
Milestones. I topped the 50-pound mark this morning.
Yay! I'm so proud of him.
260 down to 209.8 and counting. And yours?
I am down 38 pounds, which is not as much as him, but I hit wedding weight. Woohoo! 165 was what I weighed on my wedding day. And we'll put those pictures on here too. Yeah. We'll put the wedding day picture and the tonight picture.
One of us was chasing wedding weight. The other one was rapidly running away from wedding weight.
Yeah, this guy is 80 pounds less today than he was when we got married, y'all. He had such a chubby face. It's okay. I loved him so much.
Chubby was probably putting him mildly.
Okay, so non-scale victories. Let's talk about that first because we had one tonight. Go ahead.
So... Oh, so we had kind of a day, put it that way. It was a day.
It was a Monday.
And typically when those days happen, we would run to our nearest, shake the camera there, our nearest Mexican food restaurant and enjoy...
partake in our weight in chips and salsa. And, M&M for a reason.
But we didn't
do that.
We didn't.
We did not go to Mexican food.
Stop, challenge, choose, and we came home.
You're moving the camera.
Sorry.
Still.
Had our lean and green, drank Gatorade Zero, got crazy, and stayed healthy with it. So
P.S.
proud of us for that.
Favorite new dessert, which I guess depending on who you ask, but Mallory of the Making said it's okay, and she has a lot of YouTube followers. Anyway, she's a health coach on Optavia, and the Arctic Zero ice cream, as long as you get like the ones that are 35 calories or less, and I think it's 7 grams of carbs or less per serving. We had a third of a cup on top of a mint chocolate chip bar, microwaved for a little bit. Oh, guys, it was so good. So that was our indulgence tonight, but it was not off plan. It was on plan. The ice cream counted as our healthy snack. So if you're an ice cream person, Arctic Zero, I'm not going to promise it's Bluebell because it's not, but it will do. And yeah, it's good with the crunchy of the bar and like the melted chocolate. So good. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, we are, we didn't even total our inches today. We measured, and I know I lost another inch in my waist, which was awesome. I could really tell with how pants are fitting. We went shopping again. You guys saw that video. What else?
I'm about to run out of pants to wear.
Yeah, his pants don't stay up. Like his belts don't have enough notches. So we got to work on that. But guys, we're just feeling so good. And one of the things that we were talking about today, is just like, yes, we look better and people say that, but our life has improved on every facet on this plan. Like our marriage is thriving. I mean, do you want to speak to that a little bit? Like just...
just the patience we have with each other. I know little things that used to just like irk me. Like I realize that it's really not a big deal. And just how you kind of process things because you're seeing things through a new light, kind of diving into the health book, the Habits of Health book and the Life book. And it just kind of brings about your triggers and what causes you to feel certain ways. And then you realize that the reactions that you're giving are unnecessary. And it's all just kind of adjusting how we think, how we perceive, how we react to situations. And, most of life is E plus R equals O. You have an event, a reaction, and that's what determines the outcome. So, and like anything, when I react badly, well, then I've just now made her mad, and then she's going to react, and it's just going to be back and forth, where now if we each head it off from the start, and don't have that unnecessary negative reaction for a situation that doesn't call for it, then it just makes things a lot better. We're a lot more patient with each other.
That goes with each other and for our kids.
And especially with our kids.
That's been a huge difference. I was going to say that one for our kids. And I think for us too, just our perception of ourselves, that's another thing we've talked about a lot.
And when you feel good and you're confident in yourself, you exude that positivity. And then your spouse picks up on that. And then they just kind of see you, how you're seeing
you're more
yourself.
Attractive to each other because it's like this positive vibe you're putting off because you're confident in yourself. And I also think it's just weird, like we've talked about it, but the perception of ourselves, like I still see myself as heavy, but then I look in the mirror or I see a picture. We went to that wedding the other night.
Yeah, it's not like seeing a picture of ourselves is just like not.
You're like, that's us.
Like that's not reality.
Yeah.
So you get so your brain gets so used to seeing yourself a certain way physically, and then you're not, and then you're like, that's not me.
That's
like,
crazy.
Like, who
yeah.
is this?
And we'll definitely put our pictures from this week in there. I know it's been like 2 weeks since we put pictures, which we felt like maybe it's appropriate to do kind of 2-week updates now as we're further into the program.
So we'll go every other week.
I would say on average we're both losing between 2 and 3 pounds a week. You may be a little bit more. I'm still between like the 2 and 3 pound a week.
Right about 10 pounds a month.
10, yeah.
So about that.
So that's about right at 2.5.
And that's slow and steady.
Yeah, and just making the choice to stop challenge shoes. And my fat finger messed up the camera. But anyways, we're just gonna add those pictures in. Do you have anything else you wanted to close with? I guess thank you for subscribing to our channel.
Yeah, and if this is something you want to know more about, email us whitfamilyfit@gmail.com.
Yeah. We'd love to coach you through the process, guys. We'll walk you through every step.
It's so easy.
So simple, so easy.
So effective. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. And
you're gonna want to share it with other people. Guys, that's what this is all about. I mean, we feel so good that we want you to feel so good too. And this is something we haven't really talked about, but let's plug it for just a second. The financial freedom that we're gaining.
Oh, yeah.
We haven't talked about that, but do you want to just take 1 minute and get
I think for us, the financial burden of doing this, we have 5 kids. We're like, how can we make this work? And we ended up, after doing it for a month or so, we'd have been like, oh, well, yeah, that's definitely something we could have done. We just, it's what you prioritize. Right. So we got into coaching as soon as we signed up, like you probably said on our previous videos. And our original goal was to just make sure that our kits were paid for because we weren't sure how we were going to do it.
Right. So we're like $1,000 a month. Let's do it.
That'll be it. And then, and it's been kind of a natural progression as we work through this, getting more and more clients. And, that's really benefited us. We're both teachers. We get paid monthly. Well, Optavia pays weekly based off your client support. And so having that extra income every week has made just the cash flow a whole lot easier on us.
Well, and it's like taught us to dream too. Like we as teachers with 5 kids, vacations aren't part of our vocabulary. Like we don't talk about doing some of the more what we would consider, I guess, superfluous things just because it's a tight budget. And guys, our leadership team in Optavia has really challenged us. Like, why put a limit on it? Why are you just wanting $1,000 a month? Like,
how is it said? Do you believe in God's abundance?
Yeah, do you believe in God's abundance? Of course we do. Yeah. So, like, why are we putting a limit on that?
Why are you limiting His abundance?
And guys, our clientele has just, it's just soared, and God has been so good to us. And we want to share that with you, and we want you to get in on that. So if the financial piece of it is something that you see an opportunity in this, and that you love people and you want to coach people to better health, anyone can be a coach, guys. You got to do the program, love the program, and then share the program. And that's all we're doing. And if you would have told me 10 weeks ago, we would be where we are today, both physically,
program sells itself.
Financially. Guys, I mean,
your friends will see you looking better and be like, hey, what's going on?
What'd you say? You got like 8 inquiries today, right?
Yeah, I posted a
Twitter,
picture holding a sign of 50 pounds, showing that I had lost 50 pounds. And boom, 8 people asking, hey, Coach, what are you doing? And then boom, there you go. 8 more potential clients.
So we just wanted to share that with y'all. Don't forget to subscribe, like. We usually do videos at least a couple times a week. We've got a video in the making right now of a week's worth of lean and greens. That was our most watched video. My personal goal on YouTube is to get 1,000 views on a video. I'm at like 675, so I'm a baby YouTuber. But so we're gonna get that going out this week. Saturday's the last day of that, and then we'll post it on Sunday. So thank you guys so much for being part of the Whit Family Fit family. And y'all have a good night.